Today, we are taking a look at Austin Cindric's 2023 discount tire Ford Mustang kit from Salvinos JR Models, 124 scale, full detailed kit. And this is going to be the fifth of the first initial 5 Mustang kits to get released. There are going to be some new parts in this kit. The first will be the new 2023 hood to go with the 2023 body, a newly tooled up dash, and switch panel piece. All the 2023 kits are going to have the new dash, except for the Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson kits, which were already released earlier this year, along with the 2022 Joey Logano and Austin Cindric kits. And it is today's What's in the Box. Taking a look now at the body, you can see it is molded in white. We like to see that. Now we're taking a look at Parts Tree M2023, which is going to be for the 2023 Ford Mustang kits, obviously. This parts tree is going to be new in all of the next-gen kits. It is manufacturer specific, so the hood and the cold air box and the ducting will be manufacturer specific and will change between each one. And we have the 2023 hood, which has the wider hood vents compared to the 22, and the cold air box, which again, this is Mustang specific. And then here we have the new dash, along with the switch panel and the low downforce spoiler. It'll be the underside. And this is going to be the ducting, again, Ford Mustang specific. Getting started now with Parts Tree B, which is the under tray parts tree with the seat, some other pieces. Here, the under tray, you have the splitter up front, rear diffuser piece out back. Here we have the instrument gauge panel piece, fuel filler. Here we have the seat, headrest, intake tube that goes into the cold air box, bottom piece of that, radiator box, 2 pieces, or 4 pieces, front and back. Moving on to Parts Tree C, which has some more chassis pieces. You have the oil pan, left and right leg brace, seat leg brace, pedals, radiator, window net, small window, mini window net, pedal box, engine bracing. These are the hood vents. Again, you're not going to use these pieces for the Chevys, or on the Fords, excuse me. Over here we have the rear wheel wells. Prop shaft, and then you have the BBS wheels, 2 pieces. Looking at Parts Tree D, so we have the rear bulkhead roll bar, the rear cover, clip cover, and here we have the left and right for the clip, top of the fuel cell, bottom part of the rear clip. Here we have the cockpit, rear of the cockpit bulkhead, we'll call it. I believe this is a communication piece here. Maybe not exactly 100% sure what that piece is, to be honest. Backside. And here we have the firewall, the end cap for the clip, and this other piece goes with the shelf piece. Moving on to Parts Tree E, which is more roll cage pieces, chassis pieces. So up here we have the top part of the roll cage and the interior door pad piece. Down here we have the transmission tunnel, a cross-member roll bar, left and right side of the front clip. It's going to be the left and right of the main roll cage. Another cross member bar. That's a dash bar. Same with that. That's a angled roll bar. And here we have another roll bar. Front. That's the front sway bar piece. Another roll bar mirror. Fire suppression. I believe this is a cool box. This piece here is going to be the ECU box. Taking a look at parts tree G, which has some chassis pieces, some engine pieces. So here we have the transaxle, left and right side two-piece, pulleys, exhaust ends, another pulley piece, brake rotors with the calipers. As you say, the brake rotor detail looks pretty good, actually. Here we have the rear bumper end cap for the transaxle. Here we have a gear shift lever, steering column, axle halves, shafts, steering linkage, rack and pinion. Here we have the steering wheel, headers, left and right, and a hose, I believe. Never been able to find any instructions. And here we have the base for the roll cage and the front bumper. Moving on to parts tree A, which has engine pieces and suspension pieces. In this corner we have the rear bumper bracing, front bumper bracing, rear spindles, rear control arms, upper and lower. Here we have the engine blocks, heads, valve covers. These are all going to be just such a generic engine for, I guess they're going to do it for all three makes. We have the rear bell housing, radiator hoses, front control arms, dampers, front spindle, the coil packs, front accessory piece, the intake, the other front spindle, and a set of wiring. Taking a look now at the clear parts tree, which is going to be the same clear parts tree that's found in the Chevy kits as well. So you have your front and rear windows. Here you have the high downforce spoiler, which is used at Daytona, Talladega, and Atlanta. The shark fin, two pieces, quarter windows, side window, vent window. Now we're going to take a look at the Goodyear Race Roundy Rounds. Now we're going to take a look at the decals. Let's start with what I like to call the decal sheet, which has the manufacturer decals. So you have the main grille, headlight decals, wheel decals, window trim decals, you have the taillight panel decal, taillights, diffuser with the exhaust, all that piece decal, marker lights, lower grille. Now we're going to take a look at the paint scheme decal sheet, if you will. And you can see it's nice and full. You don't have to paint any of the black. It's all done in decal for you. You just have to paint the body white. Now we're going to take a look at the instructions. And they made some changes, it looks like, now for the Ford kits. They moved to more just a general decal sheet, not going to be specific to one driver. And the decal placement guide, which is going to be specific for each kit, this single piece of paper. So that, my friends, is going to do it for this look at the 2023 Austin Cindric Discount Tire Ford Mustang kit. So on that note, thank you for watching.